here's how we're going to learn this intro. The first thing you need to do is you need to understand the harmony. So I'm going to teach you the 4 chords in the song. Then we're going to take the intro, we're going to break it down into 4 specific sections, and then we're going to learn each one of those sections note for note, just like the record. Then we're going to put them all together so we can play with continuity, and then I'm going to go through some rhythm ideas for after the band comes in and the horns and everything start. So, get in tune. Another thing to mention, the actual recording is actually tuned down 40 to 50 cents, so I tuned back up to A440 on standard tuning. So get tuned up and we'll get started. There's only 4 chords going on here. So the first one is B flat major. It's kind of like a C-shaped B flat major. Then we're going to slide that down a whole step to A flat major. And then we're going to bar the 8th fret with our pointer finger and then put our ring finger on the 10th fret A string. And play the 4 middle strings. And that's going to be an E flat with a 3rd in the bass. It's an E flat major chord actually. And then we're going to slide that up a step to be F major. So, real quick, that was B flat major, A flat major, E flat major, F major. So to start this out, we're going to take a fragment from this B flat major chord right here. We're just going to put our ring finger on the 12th fret D string. We're going to bar the 10th fret with our pointer finger, and we're going to put our middle finger on the 11th fret B string. So we get that. It's just a first inversion B major triad. That's what it technically is. So then we need to pick it like this. So I'm taking my pick, I'm hybrid picking, so I'm holding the pick with my pointer finger and thumb, and I'm using these fingers here to catch the other strings. So I go pick, middle, ring, pinky, then I pick down B string, G string, D string. Just like that. And after I play that very last note, I'm going to slide a whole step down that whole shape. And then after I slide down to that 10th fret, I'm going to pluck my B string. Okay, so then we have this little thing right here. We go to E flat major. And we play ring finger, 10th fret, and we're barring the 8th fret with our pointer finger. And it's syncopated, so the rhythm's going to sound kind of funny when I'm playing it this slow, but if you listen to it at speed, you'll kind of get a feel for it. So I just go, same technique with my right hand. Just go A string, D string, G string, B string. And I take the same shape up, and I just play 12 with my ring, 10 with my pointer. So that's the whole first part all together now. It sounds like this. Do that one more time, a little bit quicker. Okay, so now we're going to move on to part 2. For part 2, I'm going to play it first so you can hear it. Okay, now we're going to start out with that B major triad just like we had before. And we're just going to go E string, B string, G string, E string, B string, D string, and slide down a whole step, and then pluck B. So we got E, B, G, E, B, D, slide B. Now the rhythm of this is 3, 4, 1. So get the rhythm of that in your head first, and then apply the notes to it. And then we're going to walk down on the D string, 10, 9, 8, then 8 on the G string, then 10 on the A string, and then back to that on your G string. So that's pretty easy, right? And then we're going to finish this section off with 11 on the A string, 12 on the A string, and then 10 on the D string, doing that twice. So real slow all together. We got now a little bit quicker. 3, 4, 1. Okay, now we're gonna move on to part 3. So here's the good thing about part 3. It's exactly the same as part 1. We're just gonna go. Easy enough, right? We already learned that. Okay, now on to part 4. Part 4, similar to part 2, but a little different, and it finishes completely different. So we're gonna start out that same exact shape like we always have, B flat major triad, and we're gonna go E, B, G, E, B, G, then you pluck D on your 12th fret D string, and then you pluck 10th fret D string, then pluck your B string on the 9th fret. So we got a little quicker. And then we're going to walk down D string, 10, 9, 8, 8, G string, 10, A string, G string. Then we slide 10 up to 12. Then we double that 10. So that little second half again was. And then to finish it off before the rhythm comes in, he just grabs this F right here on his D string, 15th fret, and slides down. So real slow, that's. A little bit quicker. Then the rhythm starts. Now I'm going to play all 4 parts of this intro together, so you can hear them how they kind of flow into each other. Okay, so here's part 1, real slow. Part 2. Part 3. Part 4. So I just want to give you some rhythm guitar ideas too, because after the whole band comes in, you got drums, bass, keys, and horns, and the guitar gets kind of buried in the mix and it's hard to hear. So I want to give you a couple rhythm ideas. First of all, our chords we're using in this shape: B flat major, A flat major, E flat major, F major. So one of the rhythms you can use is like down, up, down, up, down, up. Now another one I like to use, and this is something I kind of came up with to technically like to call like a 4-3-2 is what I call it. That's the name I came up with, but I'm sure it's something else. So it's actually the rhythm. It's 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2. So get that in your head, and then apply it to these chords and syncopate it through picking with your right hand. So it's like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2. You can also use it through higher voice triads if you just want to play the high end of the chord. Stuff. And this all applies to other music as well and other genres, but specifically it really works over this type of song. So I hope that helped. Compa Jam all the way.